viewer, welcome to your favorite cooking show. This is Fast Foods Fast, where we talk about the fast foods that God gave us and how fast you could fix them in your own kitchen. I will be your host, Lois Otiende. This is my co-host,
Tabitha Ochieng,
and our special guest, who is also a nutritionist by profession,
Jackie Mutheu.
Today we are all about high blood pressure and the things that you would want to eat if you have this condition. So we have a couple of things to do here, and I can see we have an array of things, and we're going to learn what these things are beneficial to those with this condition. So what are we making today? We are doing scrambled tofu. Oven dried, so we are not deep frying anything. You don't want to fry foods when you are dealing with high blood pressure.
Sure.
So we are drying our foods in the oven, and we're also having just a little bit of brown rice to accompany that, but it's fried in sugar snaps. Okay, so I would like us to get started, Tabby.
All right.
Jackie, are we together?
We're very together.
So we will begin with our scrambled tofu. So we have tofu, we already made it. It's been a bit scrambled already. So we have it here. Now, I want to give you,
Some
to make you
work
busy,
to
because
do.
if I don't make you busy, you make me busy.
I'm here.
And I don't want any work. Okay, so you could have that. Open that up. Now, what we're going to do before we even start working on this, why would we want to eat tofu?
Tofu.
You know, when you're dealing with high blood pressure, you're dealing with problems with cholesterol, okay? Probably that you would get them from meats that you would want to avoid. So some meat replacements for those who would like to keep a healthy diet, tofu would be a very good replacement. And the cholesterol content of tofu is much, much lower than of animal-based proteins. So you'd want to have a little bit of protein in your diet, and you also want to avoid cholesterol. So this is one of the best recommendations for it. But tofu has many other things other than proteins and just low cholesterol. Why would we want to have high blood pressure patients have that in their diet?
If you ask me, I'll just tell you that it is a meat replacement, and it is tasty. It is very good.
Also because it has some of the electrolytes, like potassium, magnesium, which is good for the supporting of the arteries, which take the blood to the bloodstream.
Okay,
Yeah.
so that is something about that. But of course, the most important thing that you need to know, it's a healthy meat replacement.
Sure.
And
that's
you could
the
have
bottom
it.
line, actually.
Exactly. So now what we're going to do with this tofu, we are going to mix up what we need to dry it in the oven with.
That's right.
Because tofu tends not to have a very strong taste. You define for it taste with what you marinate it with. Okay, so we have our mixing bowl here. So we'll begin with our sweet smoked paprika. The smoked version is usually much sweeter than the other one, but anyway, you could still use this one, the other one as well.
So high blood pressure.
Yeah, high blood pressure is a condition whereby the heart is struggling. Just in simple terms, it's struggling to pump blood. Yeah.
Okay. So the next thing.
No, I was trying to explain something that
as
the way I
that,
understand.
Let me put in this.
The way I understand pressure. Maybe you'll need to correct me if that is not right. But a hose pipe connected to a tap. You open the tap, it's coming out with pressure, but at the end of the hose pipe, you've closed. So, you know, pressure kind of builds.
Okay.
And if
Good,
it
that's
builds,
a good analogy.
And who are those predisposed? People who are overweight, maybe?
Overweight,
people.
obesity, risk factors, obesity.
So I'm also putting in the cumin at this point.
Obesity.
That's a problem.
That's a problem. Overweight, being overweight because of too much fat, clogging the arteries, making them hard to pass the blood.
And clearly, fat doesn't just come into us. We bring it in.
We bring it in.
So
with
that
what
then brings
we eat.
the nutritional aspect. We have to really talk about what
So
we
I'm
eat,
putting
because a lot of
I'm putting
what
the
we
garlic
eat,
powder now.
Garlic powder, yes. A lot of what we eat ends up messing us up.
Definitely
so
foods
I
that
think in
don't.
this show we're going to kind of decide, explain, and then somebody can make a decision. Which way do I go? Do I want to eat this and get fat and get high blood pressure, or eat something else and get better, get healthier?
Okay.
Ah.
Health is by
So,
choice and not by chance.
yeah. So we are putting the salt
The
also.
salt.
So basically what you do here, there's a lot
That's
of
a lot.
salt. A lot. Sorry.
Yeah,
So
in as much
basically-
as pink salt is good,
Yeah.
you don't want to do too much of it.
Okay.
Okay, so
Even these ingredients look to me like they're a lot.
are you done with that?
Let me just
'Cause I thought you
mix
were going
it
to
well.
give me something to do. You're not giving me.
I'm just
so
about
I'm
to
not
do
going
that.
to give you a break until you give me what to do.
I'm just going to come.
So you're talking about the risk factors. Yeah. So about obesity, some of the foods that lead to fat.
Chips.
Chips.
I know I
You
used to love it.
chips.
Yeah, but chips, you know the way it is prepared, dipped in oil, so it
High
comes out with a
temperatures.
lot of fat, a
Yeah.
lot of oil. So that's one thing. And generally, all the deep fried foods then would not be advisable for a condition like this.
Sure. And also the foods which have been placed in high temperatures.
Very high temperatures.
Yeah.
But we cook.
Yes,
That's high
we do
temperature.
cook.
Yes.
High temperature, I mean, like for example, like just what you've talked about,
Yes.
boiling the fat or the oil.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now-
Then there's production of the compounds
We're
which
also
are not
putting in the oil.
the oil.
Okay.
So you just so that actually if you put the dry ingredients alone, they don't mix
will-
well.
They
with
don't
the-
mix well.
Very well.
Yeah. So I want to now give you
Give me
something
some
to
work
do.
to do.
Now
That's
you
okay.
you'll begin mixing it. Okay.
Just move that so that I have room.
So just mix. I'll just be. Why don't you just use your hands? You don't want to get them dirty.
Just put that at the right time
She's
and use my
comfortable
hands.
using the stick.
No, but the stick will not do a good job.
It's fine. Just put that. I know when to start using my hands.
I know what she. I just wanted to get her hands dirty. She made me get my hands.
For
dirty.
sure, many cooks, I think,
okay.
many cook, they think they.
The other time she made me
Yep.
get my hands dirty. So I thought I would
Dirty.
have the opportunity to pay them. You need
That
to
is-
scoop out. There's a portion here.
So you're mixing
That
it
is
with
not-
the tofu.
Yep. All the flavorings that we put in there.
And by the way, if you want, you could also stuff this up in patties. Eh?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
It would be
That's.
very sweet also.
That nice. Do we have enough?
So,
Yes. Okay.
So yeah, there is obesity in the risk factors. We also have age.
age.
Yeah, age. How? Because people tend to live a sedentary life when they reach a certain age. Yeah.
Scoop this out with your fingers.
So when there's no exercise, then that will lead to the
yeah.
pressure of the blood. So that's another risk factor.
Okay, so then why blame age? Maybe it's just our sedentary lifestyle.
Yeah.
Because then you
Regardless
find,
of what age. Yeah?
yeah, you find that this thing is coming down. High blood pressure, initially we heard of it as an old people's disease,
Yeah.
but it's coming down, it's coming down. Even little children now have it.
Yeah.
So if obesity is a contributing factor,
Yeah.
yes, we have enough obese children around.
Yeah.
And that is something to worry about.
Yeah. Okay.
Wow, so
So now I think
anything else about high blood pressure? I'm nearly done. I'm nearly done with this. So.
just before you get to that, could you
Do you
just
want
grab
to-
the baking tray?
Okay, please
Uh,
get
the
it.
just get it from here.
Okay.
Now
Then
that you tied
we-
my hand.
I want to also give you some work to do. Just be talking.
Okay.
Just
Yeah.
grease it a
Grease it,
little bit.
kidogo,
A little.
kidogo.
No, hey Jackie, I know you're healthy, but
No, I don't want.
how will you
said a
spread
little.
that? How
Oh,
will
I
you
don't
spread
have
that?
somewhere to put this.
Lois, you
So I
said
you can do it from
a
that side?
little.
Yeah, just pass it
I
over.
have to.
Okay.
No, you have to give me the work.
You say a little.
So
when you
Lois,
don't
there's a
exactly
reason
mean
why
it.
we are not using the cold press oil. I think someone would like to know what kind of oil we're
Well,
using.
for me, honestly, I like how, not cold pressed. Basically, I don't prefer to use seed oils for grilling. Yeah, it
Reason?
doesn't give a good dry. That is just me thinking.
Out
With
of
my bad experience of
with
cooking.
your bad experience of cooking,
Yeah.
sure.
So I prefer to use non-seed oils.
Non-seed oils.
Yeah. Seed oils maybe for dressings, but for grilling, maybe someone who has a better experience with them in grilling.
I'm not commenting about that because I think we're basically talking preference.
I never seem to have a good drying experience in the grilling with seed oils.
I think we're nearly there.
So if this
Tabby,
issue,
it's not going to be perfect.
it's not good to,
You will always have.
Yeah, just tell
Even
me
if
when
we
you're
gave
ready.
you 10 years to do this.
No, but Lois, this now is a lot finer. Yeah,
But
that's
she's
what I
doing
was
it,
trying
she's
to
doing
get.
it.
Yeah, so that
Okay.
it's crumbly.
So let us wait until she
No, we are not
decides.
waiting.
so Lois,
Yeah, now
as she
that you're
does
giving me a
that,
chance, that's done.
if this issue
That's
of
done.
blood pressure is not addressed,
Yeah.
then it could lead to diseases like stroke,
Yes, coronary heart disease.
yeah, heart attack. You see, the kidneys may be affected.
The kidneys,
The
yes.
kidneys. So there is connection.
There's a lot.
There is a lot.
You know, what then seems to be coming out is we just need to be healthy.
Sure.
Because you interfere with the kidneys,
Yeah.
then you have problems
With everything.
everything else. Your heart fails to work well, you have a problem.
So you need-
you have high blood pressure,
Yeah.
there's also the connection that the heart will get enlarged and that kind of a thing.
Sure.
So they're really, really interconnected.
So it is good to
what I
find
want us
out
to do
that-
at this point,
Yeah.
I would like us to put this in the just
oven.
preheat it. Then we put it in the oven. Then after about maybe 10 minutes, we turn it,
Yeah,
then we put it back for another 10 minutes,
okay.
and then we'll allow it to dry. So probably about 20-25 minutes will be
Okay,
enough.
that should be
to-
fine.
yeah.
So, fine, let me
So,
do this.
so let me assist you.
Yeah.
Just open that. Okay. So you were saying something.
Yeah, so if the issue is not addressed,
yeah.
then it leads to complication of other diseases.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So
So what do we need to do if we find ourselves in such a situation where we already have the condition, the blood pressure?
The blood
Ideally, the best
pressure,
thing is
yes.
to know the cause. What is the cause?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Looking at disease from cause
To effect.
That's
Yeah.
an important
It's
principle
an
to learn.
important principle. That's the
Yes.
first step, because otherwise
Yeah.
you'll be addressing the wrong. Yeah.
So if it is from, let's start
if it's
from
the
this,
fats,
obesity,
if it's obesity,
Yes.
then you need to consider exercising.
consider
Yeah.
exercising, consider also what goes in.
Yeah.
Yes, your food really needs to be good, which then should lead us to talking about some of these things that we have here.
okay.
Yes.
So we would like to take a short break at this particular point. We are taking a short break. This is in the oven, and we will be back with the rice,
With the rice.
sugar snaps,
Sugar snap rice.
fried rice, and then we will allow this to continue drying. Then we are going to be basically done and ready to serve our sort of something that could be used by those who have to deal
It's
with
not
that.
something, it's food.
Okay, fine.
It's
This food
Yes,
that will be
this-
very
Jackie,
appropriate.
Jackie, if I said that, should have killed me.
So, yeah, let's see you after the break, okay? Hello, welcome back after the break. So now we are doing our sugar snaps. Hey, say that, say that.
Sugar snap.
Sugar snaps. I went to some interesting school.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Fried brown rice, which we are going to accompany the scrambled tofu with. So what we're going to put in there, sugar snaps. You know, when people hear sugar snaps, some people think sugar. So,
Yeah, I wanted to ask that.
not really. It's something that looks like peas that hasn't been powdered,
Yeah.
but it's not even peas. It's just called sugar
Yeah,
snaps.
sugar
Okay?
snaps.
So these are greens
Sugars.
that are also very healthy, rich in a multitude of things. So probably you could tell us a little bit of this legume variety. What would you want me to talk about? Because we're all about sugar.
No, that's not it. Just show us the ingredients.
Oh, okay,
then we'll talk.
So it has to be this way. Okay, fine. So we'll also have carrots there.
Carrots.
We'll be putting in a bit of leeks. Okay. By the way, you know when you fry rice without leeks, it doesn't really come out well. Okay. Oh, see that?
Yeah.
Hope you got it. Okay.
Spring onions.
Is spring onions. Then we're also going to put, no, I'll not start with that one. We'll put garlic. Okay. So we have garlic.
Garlic,
I know you still love me.
I do.
Forever.
I do. Yes, because that's what
you can survive without me.
The Bible tells us to love even the unlovable.
Don't quote, it's good to quote the Bible, but okay. Then we also have that.
Coriander.
Okay.
And
what
then finally,
I said that, and then you said You didn't give the name.
Oh, coriander, or dania, as we popularly know it.
When I say that intentionally, I'm trying to see, are you people concentrating, Jackie?
Yeah, but my concentration is
but I said coriander.
On the food.
I said coriander.
You told yourself.
But I know you don't notice, but
you told yourself.
All right.
So
now, this is brown rice.
Brown rice. Cooked, we need to say.
But of course,
it is cooked.
It's pre-cooked.
Yes, pre-cooked.
You wouldn't use it if it's not cooked.
Yeah, we just want
you
you
have
to make
fry
it clear.
If you're going to fry it already, it's cooked.
Wow, Lois defends herself. Okay, let's go.
So now, you need to heat that up. Now, Jackie, as she's doing that probably, we need to explain why we
were talking about the risk factors. We had talked about obesity. Now we're talking about smoking.
Smile, even at the pan.
Yeah, smoking. Smoking can lead to high blood pressure because it's the lungs that help us to breathe out carbon dioxide and breathe in oxygen. You don't? What? What?
She has nice teeth.
What?
She's talking
you
about
have nice teeth.
You know, she's okay.
It's the salt.
Is the salt
that she uses. Very nice.
Not just the salt, but you know,
many other things.
Chapels.
Okay, fine.
Yeah. You don't want me to go there, I know. Yeah, that's why you had to.
Because we are not done with
Don't try me. So,
okay, fine.
Yeah,
so you were saying something?
About its obesity. Now we're talking about smoking. Smoking can also affect blood pressure. We're talking about the risk factors. So because it's the lungs that help us to breathe out carbon dioxide and breathe in oxygen. Yeah, we have another thing, nutrition, what we eat. Yeah, foods that are low in
Hey, that's fine.
Is going on.
You're just talking and you forgot to put the oil. Okay, fine.
No, you know, I'm totally against oil heating up.
Yeah, we forgot. We forgot to put it. We'll just saute all this actually. It doesn't have to wait.
Yeah, we'll just saute.
Actually, we want to give it time to...
So even as we talk about the food, is also how we prepare them.
Okay.
Is that enough oil?
Yeah, that is why we're emphasizing on not putting the oil on high pressure.
We're dealing with high blood pressure.
Or high temperature.
So not too much oil.
Yeah.
Okay.
There. So I put that.
Then you stir.
Yeah, we want to give it time to heat up.
So we just put in everything.
Yeah, just throw it in.
So we are putting the leeks. Now, why would we want to have leeks in this?
For flavor.
Flavor is one.
But specifically for the ailment we are dealing with?
You know, leeks, just like all the other onions, are antioxidants.
Oh.
And I said that right.
There goes my scholar.
Yes.
Okay.
And
also rich in phytochemicals.
They're also rich in phytochemicals.
Okay.
You know, I remember my lesson very well. Phytochemicals, fighters. So in this case, what are they fighting?
Definitely. We're not just addressing people who are already having the blood pressure, but also people who are just healthy and they need to try the recipe.
But you know what? These ingredients that we put in here are also very key for reducing the amount of cholesterol in the body.
That's very true.
They play a major role, and especially if you eat them when they're almost raw, in the state of almost being done.
Because the nutrients are still
they're intact.
So you want to use them.
Because they're rich in fiber, they're rich in electrolytes, different kinds of
in removing
in helping the arteries.
Removing the bad fats.
Because they have fiber. The fiber acts like a broom in removing the bad fat.
You know, we keep talking of
and helping in bowel movement.
Oh yeah, bowel movement.
So even this, I think this, you want us to put all of this in there. I know you like carrots. No, I shouldn't be asking you that question. You're just going to say yes.
That's
okay. So we are also having sugar snaps. Okay. So
now,
these are a good source of
that.
Before you talk about that.
Okay. Talk about the sugar snaps.
These are also rich in protein. Okay. And because we are trying to avoid the unhealthy proteins, and you don't also want to have a situation where someone is being malnourished, attempting to be healthy. So you would need to have in that. It has also a lot of chlorophyll and
because of the green, because of the green color.
You are going to say about the sugar snaps. You know, they're like beans that don't fully mature, you know, so you end up eating the bean itself in the pod. And the beans are very rich sources of protein. So when you eat it in the pod, wow, you really have everything.
Also good for detoxification. So the river of life, which is blood, if it's affected, this one will help in detoxifying.
Yeah, that's. I
think. Tabi,
what do you
think we'll just put everything?
Okay.
Why would you want to leave some of this?
And it's like, okay, you cannot have too much of this.
I think too much of it will not cause any harm because
because it's all healthy food.
All healthy.
Really, it won't.
Okay. So
your heat is a bit low.
Is it?
That's fine now.
Okay.
So we put in a bit of salt in there. Okay. Tabi?
Actually.
Are we putting in salt?
Yeah. Go ahead.
I don't trust you with salt. I know we are trying to be healthy, but...
No, but I just want to tell you there are people who do trust me with salt.
Oh, really?
Okay. So about how long will we do this before we...
Just a few minutes. You scrape the side this way. I know that you're not seeing because I'm the one standing on the side.
So you want to put them under fire for a long time so that you don't miss the nutrients.
Okay. That is true. Now, something that I was going to say before she rudely interrupted.
Oh, really?
Yes, you did interrupt when I wanted to make a very good point, and that was about the state of mind.
She's not even sorry.
That is Lois.
But imagine she still can survive without me, trust me.
The state of mind, has quite a bit to do with high blood pressure. Stress, for instance, has quite a bit to do with high blood pressure.
You want to say something about it?
I know you will say something about stress, but there is something you talk about. What is that? Serotonin?
Yes, serotonin.
Just tell us that in connection.
A hormone,
hormone? Yes, that's
sleep hormone or something.
It's not a sleep hormone.
What is it? It's sero.
It's sero, so it's sleep.
I know. Yeah, no, just tell us something about that.
Sero, so it's sleep. Anyways. Okay, so serotonin, it boosts the moods.
It boosts the moods.
Yeah.
Yes,
no,
but something
Jackie,
else.
Someone in good moods will sleep well. So I didn't I was not very far from the point.
You're connecting.
Yes, but she's distracting us. We are talking about stress and how it connects with high blood pressure.
You're forgetting that you're cooking as well.
I am cooking, yes.
You know when you're allowed to talk.
Oh, just see the rainbow colors.
The rainbow colors. That looks beautiful.
No, but this is not, I think, too much.
The coriander?
No, we leave it a bit.
We can even use it later.
Yeah.
For smell and...
I love the way it announces its presence. Yeah, it just gets in and... Wow,
at this point also, I think we need to turn. We do a bit of
scrambled, the scrambled tofu.
Okay.
Because
as you do that, just turn it a bit. Then I'm going to add in the garlic. Now, nicely, it's browning.
Okay, maybe I think the cooking.
No, there's another one here.
There is
just down there. Yeah.
So let me put
this is browning really well.
So
This is
then we reduce.
So mix
on the
them.
heat.
So just mix it up.
So they like doing things together. You see now, I'm staring here and you can see that, you can notice. So you can unwrap the rice.
So we can have this rice.
This is nearly done, but
Yeah.
yeah, we'll give it a few
Just give
more
it some
minutes.
5 more minutes.
Yes.
And then we'll be ready to serve. Jackie, this thing is heavy and you're not even offering help.
Because
Yeah,
I
because
know
you did not ask
like
her for
working
help.
together.
Because
So
I just imagined.
No, don't feel strange. We welcomed
I
you into
feel
the
strange.
show.
Now help me, help me.
Okay, kindly help Lois.
Help me now. Now I have.
But
I want to
No,
work with
I
you.
want to work
problem.
out of
I want to
my-
work with you,
Okay,
surely.
here, let me sort you guys out. Her problem is she has so much material that she wants to download. So yes, please, we're talking about stress.
We're talking
There are
about
people who
stress.
don't enjoy eating if they have
If they
cooked.
haven't, oh,
No,
if they
if
have-
they have cooked. I think
so
she
maybe
falls in
that's
that
the
class.
problem.
Really?
Yeah. when the flavors get into their nose for long, when the time
Okay.
for eating, they'll
There's
not be
still
able.
some rice here.
I noticed this.
So the rice
Okay.
is rich in fiber. It's rich
Yeah,
in
'cause
the
it's
electrolyte
brown rice.
magnesium, potassium, which is
Then
good for
low
the heart.
in calories as
Low
well.
in calories.
So because with people who have high blood pressure, you don't want high calorie foods
Yeah,
because
because
you're already struggling with the weight.
Sure.
So try and avoid.
And it has when you eat it, you can't eat a lot because it fills faster.
And then the good thing with this,
So it helps in
you will
weight
eat more.
management.
Weight management.
In this recipe, Jackie, just
Yeah.
as you see, there is more of the vegetables with
Than the starch.
than the starch. Yes.
Yeah, that's right.
So
That's right.
it will also
Oh.
help.
I can't wait to.
Now you can't wait.
Now you can do
I
it.
told
can't
you.
eat.
I told you.
So probably you need to cover
Cover
this.
it just for a little
Yeah,
bit.
they need to
Yeah.
see this. They really need to see this.
So that.
Okay. So,
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's fine.
So the normal ranges.
normal
For the
ranges
blood
for
pressure?
blood pressure.
Yeah.
Yes, I know you want to
I
tell
know
us
the
this.
stroke 190 something, stroke 19, stroke what.
No,
Those
you know what
strokes,
I
we
know?
don't know them.
You know what I know is about, one is called diastolic, another one is called systolic.
Systolic,
Yes, but what they mean, we are not taught that in cookery.
So we don't need it here. We are just mentioning the.
I thought
the
you were a scholar. Oh,
Yes,
the
but in
scholar.
another line.
in another
Oh,
line.
yes,
She admits
unfortunately.
that she's not scholarly.
Okay, so just tell us about pressure.
Yeah,
Normal ranges?
The normal ranges is just 120/80.
120/80.
Yeah.
So the top one should be around 120.
Yeah.
The one down there
80.
is
The
80.
stroke
one.
Ah, the stroke.
So
Now,
it's good to have frequent checkups because then if you don't, you might be having pressure then overworking the organs.
So how would you know that probably you've developed pressure?
Yeah, we talked
Sometimes
of symptoms.
it comes with headache.
yes,
Yeah.
headache.
The symptoms are a bit vague, but maybe talk of feeling fatigue because now the brain is not getting oxygen. And if the brain does not get oxygen and it feeds in oxygen and glucose, then
And
tend to
actually,
feel
as
like we are tired.
as a quick remedy,
Yes.
maybe if someone has pressure and you probably don't have something quick and easy to reduce the headache that comes with it,
Yes.
you could just probably just have just a little bit of this of warm water. Just drink 1 glass and have a
rest.
place to just lie
Yes,
down.
lie down and
Lie
rest.
down for at least half an hour. Usually it helps to relieve the headache that
the
comes with
headache,
pressure.
yes.
Even the rosemary that we used as a herb for
Yeah.
the dish.
The rosemary
Yeah.
would
You can
work
do
pretty
infusion.
well.
Yeah.
Yeah, and just steam up.
Yeah.
Yeah, it brings that.
And even
relief.
drink it.
then-
Yeah, drink
Even
Yeah.
make tea with rosemary.
Sure.
With rosemary.
That also helps.
But you know, we have garlic in here
Yeah.
and we have onions in here in
Yeah.
plenty.
Talking
now,
of garlic-
that is something else for high blood pressure.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yes, because
And
I'm
talking
told
of that, I think
garlic
this is just about done.
A blood
blood thinner.
Yeah.
And now if there is a problem with pressure and the blood is thinned, you're actually
So
relieving.
as you're
Something,
thinning out
Yes.
that blood in your mouth,
Yes.
This is ready.
In my mouth. Listen to what Lois is telling me.
Oh, really?
So you can
Yeah,
do this. You take 1 red onion,
So this is
2
done.
cloves of garlic,
That's
then
done.
you grate or pound, or you
Or
can
even just
blend it.
cayenne pepper without, if you don't have all that.
No, I'm talking about taking the red onion, bulb red onion.
Yes.
2 cloves of garlic.
Of garlic.
You can either grate if you have a grater.
So this
If
is ready
you
as well?
You prefer using a blender, you can blend in a cup of room temperature water. And
So
just
that
take
is
it.
fine.
Since
Lois won't even let you finish.
I won't let you finish.
No, but it's
I need you to
important.
be here.
Yeah.
Okay, we are making a fast food and it needs to be fast.
Alright.
Kindly
And you
take
don't
that
want
out
to
of the
spoil
oven.
that.
And wow, the food is colorful. It is beautiful.
Okay, so
It
serve
is,
this. Take it out of the oven.
Do you also say tasteful?
Hey, I give you.
Okay, so if you could remove that also, so that.
I think you just serve.
Oh,
it
you want
directly.
to serve directly?
Yeah.
I didn't get that. Okay. Uh-oh, careful.
Okay.
Careful.
So yeah, one of the remedies you can use the onion and the garlic, and for relief, maybe you because of feeling tired, because there's no energy, since there's no circulation is not proper. You can use the rosemary, put it, infuse it, do steam, and it brings relief.
Wow.
Tabi, will
That
all
is
this
nice.
fit in here really?
Okay, I think
That's fine.
that's good enough.
That's fine. So that is what we had for you for today. We have our oven dried scrambled tofu. We have our fried rice. And that would probably help you enjoy your meal, and at the same time it's a low cholesterol meal.
So very quickly, Lois, you want to remind us
Yes.
that when you're suffering high blood pressure, you want to come out of fatty foods.
Yes.
You want to use foods that are low in calorie.
Yeah.
Do plenty of vegetables, do plenty of fruits, and what else?
That's it.
Okay.
It's fine. So till next time, that is what we had for you for today. Okay. Low cholesterol meal. Fine. This would be very appropriate, but anyone can enjoy it because it's healthy, it's good, it is tasty, and you would love to have it. Until next time, I was your host, Lois Otiende. This was my co-host,
Sabitha Oche.
and our special guest.
Jackie Mudeu.
We are glad you were watching.
Bye.